Hello YouTube family. Today I'm going to talk about the 4 worst hairstyles in my opinion for growing 4C hair. So I'm just going to get right into it. So the first I'm going to say is unstretched puffs. Now I love puffs, I love the way they look. They're beautiful, but I have found that wearing an unstretched puff ultimately does not help grow long, healthy hair in the long run. Especially as your hair grows out, wearing an unstretched puff, when I say unstretched, like when you just wash it and wear it and you don't either braid it or twist it beforehand to stretch it out a little bit more, or even blow dry it, lightly blow dry it, you're just inviting tangles, single strand knots. Now you might not see the knots right away because especially if you're constantly wetting and washing your hair and just putting it up into the puff, it seems, pretty easy to manage. It's quick, easy to go, but over time you'll see that your hair is full of single strand knots and just not growing the way that you want it to. The second style I would say is box braid extensions. Now I know this works for a lot of people, but I found for me and my fine, low porosity 4C hair, it really just does not work at all. And it took me a long time to realize this because all of the gurus say, yeah, protective styling, put your hair away, leave it alone, it'll be great, blah, blah, blah. But what I found is that the damage caused by wearing extensions just doesn't give any benefit in the long run. So the first time I noticed this, I was actually relaxed, and maybe this has more to do with me having fine hair than anything else. Maybe if your hair is thicker, if the actual strands of your hair are thicker, maybe your hair can withstand the tension. The first time I noticed, I was actually relaxed, and I had my box braids. I did it myself with extensions, and so I knew there wasn't too much tension on the hair. I washed my hair in between, and I moisturized, I cared for it, everything. And by the time I took it out, my hair looked like a dog chewed on the ends. I lost at least 2 inches of length, like just going, like even before I trimmed it, just straight up broke off. And then of course I had to trim it to make it even and look normal. So I don't know why that it didn't click for me at that point, but I continued to try box braids with extensions once I started my natural hair journey. Now it was a little bit better, but still I would still get a lot of breakage, and I just realized that it's just not for me. The third I would say is crochet. Now crochet, as far as like protective styling with weave goes, for me it's a little bit better than the other styles, but I did find, although I was able to gain length with crochet and it gave my hair a break, I found that my hair was thinned out by crochet. And again, I did my crochet myself, so I know it was very gentle, but ultimately in the long run, although my hair was longer, it was thinner, and like for me that's not what I want. So crochet. And then finally, the last style, which is really not to your benefit if you're trying to grow long, healthy, thick 4C hair, is wash and goes. And this is the same concept as the unstretched puff. With wash and goes, inevitably with this hair type, you're gonna find that you get a ton of tangles, single strand knots, and it just doesn't work for my hair type. And maybe it works for other people. The people that I mostly see doing it are people with type 3 or a little bit of a looser curl pattern, and it's great for them. I'm happy for them, that's great, but in my experience it's really, 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 really not worth it. So those are my top 4 hairstyles to avoid. I hope that this helps you. If you found this video helpful, please